We're going to space.
Whole hullabaloo about you, man, and this mess you got going.
I would take an axe to a couple people's heads. I mean, I would go barbarian.
To a couple robots?
No, to maybe
really...
like a town, like Oblivion style.
Whoa, no, you just...
Sir, we're talking about robots.
Scabies is that's also a staple of white culture.
Y'all some nasty niggas, bro.
Is that white culture?
I believe
Y'all can
scabies,
keep that shit.
Dirty.
But the black people, they smoke the weed and they get too relaxed.
I'm not getting taken down by no British cops.
Is this true, Don Juice? Is this true? You know the foreign affairs. Is this true?
It's propaganda. Just saying.
I can't do math. Hello, friends, fiends, everybody in between. We are here again. We tried some shit 2 minutes ago. Did not happen. So we are back up. Technical difficulties are over. It was
a goof.
It's Christmas. I mean, it'll be Christmas by the time this is uploaded. I'll upload this on Christmas, so it's y'all's gift. For us, it's the solstice. It's the pagan version of Christmas, and the what Christmas was put onto. It's a great night. It's crisp. It's beautiful out. We're having a great time.
It's a little bit more wet than I would like, though.
It's a little humid for how cold it is.
It's too motherfucking wet.
Dripping.
It's like getting pneumonia.
I see that.
You don't want that shit.
This pneumonia weather, bro. This is how you get that water in them lungs.
You heard me last week. Last week, I'm so sorry to any listeners. I sounded like I was a kazoo. Also, I was very drunk, so if I was belligerent, also apologize. But I don't
AJ
really care
can't
about
handle
that
his
part.
liquor listeners. He cannot.
I don't care about the belligerence. I just care about the nasal sounds. That's gone now. I'm a healthy boy. I smoke broccoli.
All right, healthy is debatable.
We got it's the testosterone filled, meat eating, fucking
I just keep waiting for him to say
thought beaten.
No.
Oh, all right, yeah. I thought he was gonna say the N word.
FiendFix does not condone domestic violence.
Not you. No, I thought AJ was gonna say that.
I have a clip from last week that I bleeped out of me saying the N word. I'll play it for you later.
No, don't you play it for me later because
I saved it. I saved it separately from everything else.
You got you ran up your end card the last time you was over here. Or the time before
you
that.
were here?
No, when you got drunk as fuck and Jay put you in a fucking pincer hold and choked you out.
Did I use my in card?
You said the N word like
at least 4 times.
Where's Liz? Is Liz over there?
Just blurt it out.
No.
All right,
we
Liz,
were all thankful that no one else could hear it.
Liz is here. She remembers because we looked at each other. She goes, yeah, he's saying it too much, and I just go, yeah, you're right, man. And like he just kept going, just. Back to back to back to back. Everybody was too drunk to say anything, but like
I don't remember.
Javark's already beat your ass once, and I'm like, I'm not gonna go beat your ass again. But now I'm letting you know now.
Let me refrain and say thought defeating.
Okay, thought defeating.
Thought defeating.
We defeat thoughts.
We defeat the thoughts.
We don't beat them. we defeat them.
We are the brotherhood.
Well, we do beat them, but in a different way.
And when I say purity, I don't mean that in the general sense. I mean that in our own.
I beat the thoughts by reporting them to the IRS.
See, no. Here's okay. We never covered the
the incel.
It was the thought it.
I'm not a snitch. I ain't a snitch, but I'm telling you right now. If you gonna thought it up, bro, you gonna pay these taxes.
So I'm
you getting reported. But let me get on Twitter, bro, and find these Twitter thoughts out here trying to fundraise bet. Got they GoFundMe, they Cash App. They PayPal. They got Vimeo, Patreon. They got all these tags in there.
Okay,
I'm like, yo, how you?
So check it out. So like, I don't condone enforcing state violence on somebody for not giving their money away.
Oh, I will. Only on thoughts.
Can I say it makes me upset every time I go on Twitter and I see these women say, "I'm so scared now that Tumblr doesn't allow us to make money this way." I'm like,
no. Tumblr
fuck you talking about?
Didn't deplatform us, so they're scared because they got deplatformed. But like a lot of people get deplatformed for their particular ways of making money, and
AKA Alex Jones.
PewDiePie nowadays. PewDiePie.
That poor man, Grizzle.
We live in strange times. Let me give the intro. We're 5 minutes in with no intro. Most of us don't need introduction. The Golden Man. I'm still AJ. I'm always here. Hopefully one night I won't be here.
Always here.
The Golden Man with the black beard. We got Vincent, the man who keeps us here in his abode every week.
Left foot green.
Lets us destroy his soul.
Can we give him a round of applause?
The pitter patter as we go around.
Every time. Fucking host of the year.
Yeah, you're literally the host.
Like, every night.
I might host the show, but you're the host.
Oh, shit.
And Liz, don't leave Liz out all the time. Liz, always here, putting up with our
Liz has
our
actually
bullshit
been on the
antics.
recording more than us, or more than Vinny.
Definitely,
not more than us.
Definitely more than me.
This is my first time being on here with either of them. I think I was on here one time with Liz.
It's always a festive
That's with
time.
the beginning.
When we got our home host here, how are you doing tonight?
I'm alive.
You got these crafts.
We broke Christmas, so we got to stretch the dollar.
Broke Christmas is best Christmas.
You're doing better than because I'm not getting none of y'all nothing. I just want y'all to know that now.
The feeling is mutual.
I've got a single person a gift, and none of you guys are on that list. So I love you guys. My love is your gift.
I'm gonna get my reparations from you, motherfucker.
Send me an invoice, bro. Send me an invoice.
I'm not
and I'll
sending
deal
you
with
an
it
invoice.
like I deal with the IRS one.
Run them pockets.
Well,
how much cash you got right now? I want
like $2.
All right, give it up.
No.
All right. I'm gonna catch your bitch ass outside.
All right. Well, I'll be smoking with cigarettes. And to our old man BH.
You watch your fucking mouth talking about me.
No, bro. You got the turtle emblem on your shirt. Turtle school. You're a turtle hermit.
All right, I'm gonna smack the shit out of him when this is over with. First of all,
give him hands.
You better show some goddamn respect.
That's yes, Master Roshi's emblem. Yes, I do show respect.
All right.
Yes.
Second of all, this is my wife's shirt. It's not mine.
I didn't know you were married.
I'll get into that later. We have an open relationship. Different situation.
Oh, whoa. Whoa.
The plot thickens.
It's not open. I mean,
Yeah, we'll get into it later.
Yeah, we'll get into it later.
Go to that. I can stem off that.
Yeah, I got a wife.
You doing good tonight?
No big deal. Yeah, I'm chilling. Ain't drinking Hennessy tonight, but we sipping light. Bless the young God. We got
early times.
Early times.
I've been drinking vodka because I can't handle dark.
We got whiskey that could strip the paint off of boats.
Last time I drank this whiskey, I stole my neighbor's tire.
Hey, everybody, check your pockets right now. Make sure you got your wallet.
I'm not drinking whiskey. I'm drinking McCormick's. That's my homeland drink.
I feel like ISIS uses this shit to make fucking bombs.
Propaganda videos. They're like, look at the American. Before we get into ISIS, let's. That was a really bad accent. I'm terrible with accents. I'm sorry. We got the head honcho.
That's why a bus just blew up right now. Somebody listening to this like, that motherfucker.
You caused that.
Oh, man.
You feel good about yourself?
No, never.
Look what you did.
Look what you did. It's been a whole year.
Smoke
this
more
is actually
cigarettes.
The last time. Oh, no. We got one more episode before the end of the year. That's right.
Yeah.
Nope.
Oh, next Friday? Oh,
next Friday is the New Year's celebration. How do you feel? It's year 2. It's season 2.
Well, we got doggos.
That's how he feels.
Doggos hashtagging me too.
They're like, me too. You touching me inappropriately. But no, bro, I mean, we made it through a whole year, and we didn't lose any equipment.
And we'll have stickers.
And we'll have stickers. And remember, I think
whenever they show up.
Whenever the fuck is up. 3 episodes ago, that's when we lost the equipment.
Yes, yeah, and it was around the same time.
It was.
Like, time-wise. We had a different schedule last year. But yeah, so, honestly, I was trying to convince the guys that I was going to try to convince you guys that we should take a 2-week break. But, like, I mentioned it, and Coutre said nah immediately. As soon as I said, so are we doing an episode for Christmas and New Year's? Coutre wants you guys to hear us. He So this is the man that's making it happen for you guys. We're going into a new year. He loves you more than I will ever.
He wants y'all to be happy.
Well, you don't love anything, so
questionable.
I love you.
No, I love you. I'm also exploiting you.
Oh wow! Oh shit! Oh man!
Emotionally, physically,
emotional exploitation.
And that is a great season 3 intro soundbite. I love you. I'm also exploiting you.
The next intro, bro. Season 3 intro gonna be lit. Y'all
it's too lit. We got too comfortable this year. We're pretty comfy. We're pretty comfy as a people, as a nation. We got our boy DT, the president of the United States. So you know these things we've been spending our tax dollars on, these where we send these guys, we hire these guys, and we send them into these foreign countries to like destroy their homes and
America. This is what we do. That's what we've been doing for a while now.
So, after a long stint, actually, I don't even have the ISIS one pulled up. I've only got the Afghanistan one pulled up. So with ISIS, I'm not gonna look this up. We're gonna go ham here. We've been dealing with ISIS for what, 4 years? Whenever Archer stopped calling ISIS, it's been about 4 years.
What's all 4 years?
When was the last time you heard something about ISIS doing something?
I don't know.
I was thinking that shit like 2 days ago. Like, damn.
I was thinking that shit like 2 months ago.
I'm like, oh shit, you haven't heard about them motherfuckers for a minute.
So, we're withdrawing from. We were in an official war with ISIS because ISIS is an actual organization. It's not the war on terror or whatever. We are withdrawing from the war on ISIS. A lot of people, it can actually literally be a mixed bag if you want to say that we should be policing the world, because yes, the people who run ISIS are still out there. We didn't kill them; they're just less active, and they're going to reband like they did from their old cells, and they're terrorists.
Free band.
Free bands. It's all free bands over there in the Middle East. But the big thing is, like, we should have never been there. We should have never been fighting.
Correct.
It's just a.
It's not really our problem.
That was a war to show face.
Yeah. It was never our problem.
With ISIS, it was a threat. You can go to war for a threat.
Yeah, I mean, were they really a threat to America?
They never kind of were they?
Exactly.
They So
apparently,
if you were
Lindsey Graham is reacting to something.
If you were over there, yeah, I mean, you just got to be careful where you're at and shit. But like when I went over to Europe,
in the Middle East.
In Europe,
I'm not going to the Middle East. Period. What do you mean? Be careful of where you are. The best I would go is Israel.
On that side, you got to be careful.
I'm not going there. Period.
I mean,
you shouldn't.
I'm saying Europe as well. Like they had a bunch of ISIS related shootings and bombs. And
I've got something about that later. The tourist killings with the beheading in Morocco.
Oh well, yeah, that wouldn't be me. See, you're not gonna catch
There's
me.
a video. I saw the video.
There's always videos.
So
fun fact of the day: never seen an ISIS beheading video.
I've never seen an ISIS
I'm good.
one. I've seen multiple beheading videos and some Brazilian beating videos.
Okay, and I'm gonna withdraw my hat from the conversation because I don't know enough about it.
So
I'm good.
I don't know the numbers for the ISIS withdrawal because they did give numbers for how many troops were pulling away from the ISIS conflict. I think it was 5,000. But the big news here for me is Afghanistan. And if you guys know anything about Afghanistan...
Afghanistanannies.
Do you know who the number one exporter of opium-producing poppy is?
Oh, of course. It's Afghanistan.
It's Afghanistan. Do you know where we've been for the past 15 years during our opioid epidemic?
Afghanistan. I mean,
and only special forces have been in Afghanistan for a while, but there's still 7,000 U.S. troops to pull out.
They're just special forces at making opium.
Right? Yes.
That's all it is.
Exactly. So,
you see, fucking I forgot his fucking name. I said it earlier.
who is it? I can't.
Dingo Chavez.
Dingo Chavez.
Dingo Chavez. I don't know who this is.
From Rainbow Six. He's in there. He's fucking making opium and shit. But he's a top level operator.
I swear,
and shit.
Yeah.
Tom Clancy is always having Mexicans be the bad guys. I swear Tom Clancy had the
He
issue.
was ahead of his time.
It's like the
in
Mexican
his
ISIS
racism.
camps.
Every time.
Dingo Chavez was the good guy. He was.
he's a good guy?
He was one of the good
He's
guys.
making heroin in there.
He was like the main. Like you played. Like I can't remember which
Rainbow
Six that was.
Rainbow Six, the original.
Yeah, but he like played as him. And
Wow.
then like after you, and, like if you got killed as him, you played as some other off-brand.
So
niggas.
we've been exporting opium from Afghanistan. And mind you, Afghanistan is number one behind China, or I'm sorry, in front of China, who's number two at less than half of the exportation of opium-producing poppy.
Well, I'd rather it be from Afghanistan because I don't trust them China niggas.
Well, no.
Because
and
they got cameras that
I
can
think
zoom in on
third is
niggas
Mexico.
doing.
So those are the ones closer to us, but we have more control over Afghanistan poppy fields. So I mean, neither here nor there. We're taking the troops out. Trump has ordered the end of the war against ISIS completely. That we won, and a lot of people are reminiscing of the mission accomplished days with George W. Bush, where there was that big banner that didn't mean anything. But with Afghanistan, because, you know, like, ISIS is going to come back, but with Afghanistan, why are we still there?
Because you just said it, bro.
Because of the poppy?
Yes. You just said it. It's like a more hidden version of, like, what happened with Vietnam when motherfuckers started coming back with the heroin syringes and selling them shits on the street.
Shout out to Frank Lucas.
Exactly.
Shout out to my dad. He was in that shit.
You see?
You know, like, damn, man. Yeah, you're right. There was a lot.
Shout out to your dad.
There's a lot of backlash here with Donald Trump ordering that we end war.
You mean backlash from the same fuckers who said we shouldn't have been over there?
Right?
Those boys? That's what you're talking about?
Mostly.
Yeah.
That's fucking bull.
So you're saying there's backlash from the people who said we shouldn't have been over there in the first place and neocons?
And regular cons.
So,
yes. And I say cons liberally there.
Yeah.
So you have all the people who wanted the war, the Republicans who wanted the war to be, you know, perpetuated, going on nonstop. And then you have all the people who just disagree with Trump.
Orange man bad.
Yeah, Orange man bad. Who just, you know, just want there
Orange
to be
man bad.
something to argue against.
Orange man bad. Yeah, it's
You can't fucking win with that shit.
And another thing, which I think Kutre, you know more. I can pull up the link, but I think you know more about it offhand. Is the criminal justice thing Trump did recently?
Oh, the prison reform.
The prison reform.
Oh yeah,
I heard about
like the
that.
best is when you see people be like, "Oh, but it's not. He could have did it more." I'm like, see, that sounds like somebody who just want to nitpick.
Who's
shit.
been defeated?
Yeah, because like, bro, it literally the thing that people always complain about the disparity between crack cocaine and powder powder cocaine is literally addressed in that fucking reform. That alone is fucking huge, bro.
Because they are essentially the same drug.
Yes.
They're the same drug.
Yes.
It's just
Exactly.
baking
It's
soda
just
or
a
ammonia
refinery
in one. Right.
issue.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Right. That don't look like me.
it don't.
It really does
Nigga,
not
that's
look like
you.
me.
It low key.
Nigga, that's your granddad, bro.
It kind of looks
I'll
like
show you my granddad.
it kind of looks like John. What's that nigga name from that motherfucker who was in
All right, no, this one does.
what's
Definitely.
that dude name? The dude from he's in all those he's in a lot of those fucking Adam Sandler movies.
Rob Schneider.
Not Rob Schneider. John Turturro. John Turturro. You know what I'm talking about?
I don't.
The tall skinny dude who got that. He kind of.
Oh yeah, I do actually. Yeah.
See, Butler
Look,
and,
no.
Okay,
See, hold on,
let's bring this back in.
hold on.
Let's get this off of Goebbels so I can edit this out and bring this back in.
All right, real quick. You
Okay.
stick your hair back. All the way back like this.
No,
that's
bro.
you.
No, bro.
No,
Face
that's
is-
you, bro.
He has dark hair.
way stronger jawline than AJ.
Yeah, he's
AJ
Italian
got
looking.
That man
soft.
face
That's
too
not me.
soft.
AJ's face too soft for
I'm
that.
a very
trying to-
soft boy.
He a Frenchman, man. There was no Frenchman allowed in the Nazis, bro.
They were
Bro,
too dirty.
They sold their whole families out, bro.
That's because they was pussy boys.
They were scared.
They like to play.
Didn't wanna
They
get
invented parkour. They like running.
The Nazis liked milk. And
Parkour.
they didn't have strong enough bones.
Okay. So we gotta. This will be good hot mics.
Reel it in.
So, Senator Lindsey Graham, who has had the Trump supporter redemption arc, you could say, where
Then he got upset about the Syria shit. So.
he got upset about the Syria and Afghanistan.
He got a weak neck. Fuck Lindsey Graham.
He's got weird teeth. He's got the teeth we were talking about earlier. Where you said
I was going to say something about Lindsey
Lindsey Graham.
Graham.
Your family member, like,
Hold on, we got weak teeth.
I was going to say something about Lindsey Graham, but I can't say
teeth.
it because it would be considered offensive. But Lindsey Graham, a suspect ass nigga.
Let me say it. Let me say it.
Let it fly.
Suspect
Let it
ass
fly.
nigga.
No,
Suspect.
he looks.
Let him say it.
No, I'll say it. He looks pedophilish.
I wasn't going to say that.
I will. He's
gonna
got the creepiest smile I can imagine because it was built by a very high-priced doctor on our tax dollars. And
Lindsey Graham
he's
looks
got
like
these cold eyes.
Lindsey Graham is. He can't do shit to me. Lindsey
like a
Graham
rapist.
is a closet gaming.
Oh yeah, he's 100% gay.
He's gay.
But I think he's a rapist too.
That could also be not because he's gay.
Not because
No,
he's
because
gay.
it's a power
Not
play.
because he's gay.
a
Let's
power
just say
play.
that
Yeah.
real quick. Not because he's gay.
He's a rapist, but
If
He's
not because he's gay.
If it ever
he
came
gives you the
out,
look like fucking, oh man, why can't I think of his name? He was in Baby Driver.
I didn't know.
Oh, Kevin Spacey.
Kevin Spacey.
He's got that power that I'm over you.
Yeah, he's got that Kevin Spacey look in his eyes.
Yeah, like if it ever came out that fucking Lindsey Graham got caught in like a fucking public bathroom stall getting
Spreading
jerked
his
off,
legs too long.
It was like okay, I'm not surprised by that. Tell me something else new.
Yeah, no, Lindsey Graham's first of all, he's a snake.
He's very sneaky.
Like he's been back and forth on Trump's dick for the past 2 years. Did he
Slurping him
run?
up.
He did and lost
He
terribly.
lost very eighth
He's like one
place
of the first people to drop
in the
out.
primaries.
Yeah.
So he says on Twitter, the conditions in Afghanistan at the present moment make American troop withdrawals a high-risk strategy. If we continue our present course, we are setting in motion the loss of all our gains and paving the way toward a second 9/11.
What gains?
That just means
That's
more,
the real question is
What
what
gains?
gains?
more oil fields. Duh.
Oil and poppy.
What
And
gains?
poppy seeds.
Both.
Poppy
And-
fields.
And
Didn't Trump
happiness from the Saudi crown.
Didn't Trump literally just drop like a big ass bomb on that shit last year just to do it?
On Syria, yeah.
Yeah.
It wasn't
It was on
just
Afghanistan.
to do it.
It was like on the
It was flex,
outskirts.
bro.
It wasn't on
All
anything
blacks
important.
It was
would be
because-
like, hey,
Quote,
Hey guys, I gotta do this.
I
I'm
don't know how to
sorry.
pronounce that guy's name. Ergadon?
Yeah.
Drop this bomb real quick.
Ergadon allegedly chemically gassed his people.
Yeah.
But it didn't make sense where it was like at a military base and like they were Russian barrels. It was a weird. We don't know who gassed who. Somebody got gassed. That's it's as simple as that.
People
Like,
got
I
gassed
bet you
and
know
we
who
weren't
got
for it.
gassed.
I don't. But what Trump did was send they weren't Scud. Were they Scuds? They were Scuds, right?
Yeah, they were scuds.
Yeah, he sent Scud
Scud
missile
Scuds.
boats.
No, I was talking about when he dropped the fucking the Moab, the mother of all bombs on Afghanistan.
That was
Oh.
wasn't that like a week after the Scuds?
Yeah, they were all. That one was a flex. They were
Moab,
both flex.
The Moab was
Yeah.
the Moab.
That's the
was a
motherfucker
flex,
you
because
don't want
That
dropped
was
on
just
your
to
bitch
remind people that
we have
can
nukes.
do that.
It's
Yeah.
like this is
Hey.
this is a 9mm to us.
Hey, we can end you.
Isn't that the craziest thing? Like
We have a Lockheed Martin specialist.
we
That's
got
been
Elon
wanting
Musk.
No, he's been wanting to come on the podcast, but like,
Whoa!
yeah, no, he's the party is.
But
you
we
can
have
meet
to
this
get
man.
his security clearance
Yeah,
first. We
no,
have
no.
to make
I mean,
sure he's good.
he'll tell you like it's not violating his security clearance, but he'll tell you certain shit about
Yeah,
some of the
they're
stuff
allowed
that
to
they
say what
make
they're
and test.
designing.
Yeah,
They're
like
allowed to say what's declassified because
Yeah,
most
he'll
of their
give
shit
you-
isn't classified because it's business. It's only classified once the government makes a contract.
yeah,
with
but
them
some of
to do
some of the
something that
stuff,
hasn't already been made.
some of the stuff that they're working on is like, yo,
Yeah,
But he'll tell you like, yo, some of this like we can like
Like that laser
how
to blow
advanced
up
it
out
is.
around.
like how advanced the shit is versus like the rest of the world is just it's scary, and it's like yo, like I mean like you think the ISIS motherfuckers can like they can keep up with like numbers and I'll make bombs out of a
we
soda
have
can.
satellites.
But we have a bomb that's guided by a satellite that can
Right.
figure out your face and hunt you down and blow you
You
the
saw
fuck
that
up.
picture from China? They can see you from that far away. They know where you're at.
That shit's scary.
But if China has that picture where they showed off the one picture where you could look at everybody's face, imagine what we have.
Well, that's what I'm saying. The myth has always been that the satellites can see a dime from space. On the dime on the sidewalk is what I've always heard. So I don't know if that's true, but I wouldn't put it past them.
Maybe if the sun hits the dime the right way.
All that tech, with all this tech, all these big boy weapons, so advanced on that shit. Why the fuck we still locking people up over plants?
Because it's fun.
Because
it's easy revenue. Because you have to pay court costs for a 3-minute segment of a judge's time. You have to pay $800. That's why. It's really because they do not pay the judge that whole $800 per 3 minutes.
Pay this court fee, or you gonna go to jail.
Yeah, I mean it's all government violence for revenue. So in response to leaving Syria and leaving Afghanistan, James Mad Dog Chaos Mattis has written a brief but very elegantly worded letter of resignation.
Yeah,
and I love Mad Dog Mattis. I gotta say, like, I don't like him. Like, I think he's a very intelligent man who's a very, very good soldier.
He was brought in to fuck shit up.
I mean, he's not only a soldier; he's a general. Yeah, he's past soldier. Like he knows how soldiers should work. Yeah, is his whole thing. Like he makes soldiers.
He was brought in to get the shit done, and now the shit done.
Well, I think Trump would have kept him.
He would have kept him, but yeah,
because he's a good pick. He knows what he's talking about. Yeah. But he's citing clashing with Trump on policies.
I wonder what policies he's talking about.
Leaving Syria and Afghanistan. Exactly. So he's leaving in February, and he did it with dignity. You can't disgrace.
Oh no, I'm not disgracing him at all.
You cannot disgrace Mad Dog Mattis in this. You gotta. He just literally does not believe we should leave. I don't agree with him because that's my tax dollars going to it, but he's also been a military man for however long, so like all I can think that he wants is to get these motherfuckers.
You got to respect him for wanting to finish a job.
Right. I have nothing against James Mattis. He quit elegantly. He didn't cause a problem. He didn't start a coup. He did it.
That was one of the biggest things is that the way he left, Trump can't say anything bad about him.
And he didn't.
He didn't.
You seen his Twitter post? Usually when somebody gets fired,
he calls him a loser or something. He straight up calls them a loser.
He's like basically
or he's a liar or something.
So many words.
I honestly think maybe he sat down with Trump and was like, hey, this.
He didn't necessarily even have to sit down because everything I've read is like, okay. So first of all, when Mattis got confirmed for that, everybody was like, I'm sorry, everybody was like,
everyone.
There hasn't been a general, like a military man as the Secretary of Defense since before World War II or whatever. And it's like, that doesn't matter. First of all, shouldn't it be kind of, in a way?
Yeah.
I mean,
not necessarily always. You can have some smart guys who are not.
If they had a,
but it makes more sense to me.
But wait. This is why it makes more. This is why this should always be a thing. If there was literally a Secretary of Aviation, why would you make the Secretary of Aviation somebody who's never fucking flown a plane?
Yeah, why would you just make it some senator?
Yeah,
because Lindsey Graham's actually up for Secretary of Defense,
and that makes no sense.
But he also doesn't want it.
Exactly.
Because he didn't think Mattis should. He didn't like the fact that Mattis stepped down. Yeah. He's like the fact that Mattis stepped down is more important than. I mean, it's a cause and effect, but Trump saying that we need to end wars has really shown you who is for the American people here. Yeah. It's a completely across party, like almost unanimously across party lines. The only person I saw saying something good about it wasn't even good about Trump. It was Jill Stein, who I voted for.
Yeah.
And people think that's crazy. I voted for a Jewish socialist in the 2016
election. No, you
election.
voted for this crazy lady
who thinks that Wi-Fi is going to fuck up the kids.
It probably is.
Which, to be fair, it's probably causing
Dr. Jill Stein, as
in our balls.
Rest in peace, Zane called her, flawless Jewess, beautiful woman,
flawless. She wears
very smart.
She also
wears gowns,
pantsuits.
Sometimes gowns, like sequins gowns. Very. Very good woman. And when this happened, she put out a tweet like, in the war in Syria, in the war in Afghanistan, everything, end all wars. And that's what I'm for. Like, in the fucking wars. Like, why are we at war with people we have no reason to be mad at? Like, you don't go fighting people because, your second cousin got a fucking scar on him from some guy 4 years ago. You know, like you don't do that.
You stay in war to show that you're not going to be pushed over. You don't stay in war to necessarily show that country.
Why would we have to show
other countries?
Why would we have to show that we won't be pushed over? China knows how much we'll be pushed over. That's the only country we have to show shit to. Russia thinks we'll be pushed over, but we could destroy Russia any minute.
Russia got men and robots.
Yeah, they're faking that we have our Disney.
The most advanced robots in the world.
Disney has fucking robots that can do fucking Superman that hoe.
They do flips.
And the Russians have guys in robot suits. They're
the
not
most advanced Russian men in robots, though.
They're not a threat.
But
but China knows what we're about.
Hold on. Imagine that robot running up on you, right?
The robot guy or the Disney thing?
The robot guy. Like,
the man in the robot suit.
And then you see that dude pops out of the
man with the dragon tattoo.
I'd be surprised.
You're like, oh shit, there's a dude in that suit.
It'll catch it. Like you just see his neck when he goes from crouching to standing. You just see his neck through the little box.
Yeah, you gotta get that shotgun, bro.
I'd be shocked for those 12 seconds. I'd be like, oh.
That's what it takes.
And you shared that video
you get the
of
shotgun
Spetsnaz.
with thermite rounds.
Spetsnaz will slide
a robot.
Spetsnaz will slide down a staircase. So really what are we showing anybody by being the tough guy? Like there's two guys we got to worry about, and really mostly
Wait,
one
you got
guy.
to worry about Mike Pence with the big dog?
That's our guy. But so you really got to worry about China. With Russia, we already know, there's Spetsnaz sliding downstairs. They're going to come into our apartment buildings.
Those are the battlegrounds of the future, thank you.
They honestly think,
It's going to be Battlefield 8 around
we have to, everybody is a threat, and we have to take them out from stairwell. It's just, you got to get them. So,
elevators aren't a thing in Russia.
Sidebar, remember the movie Salt with Angelina Jolie?
No.
No.
I know what it is, but I never watched it.
Oh, okay. Well, she played like
is.
a Russian fucking assassin, and it was...
That's unfortunate.
You got to watch it.
Poor Angelina
Jolie. Poor Russia.
She's fucking dual wielding.
She's had a vasectomy.
Poor Russia.
She's dual wielding with her tits out.
She doesn't have tits anymore, bro. No, you didn't have to specify. You just said she had her tits out. Yeah, I got you.
I mean, she wasn't wearing a bra. That's all I'm gonna say.
That's reckless, bro. Why you dueling with no vest on, bro?
Well, Tomb Raider,
bro.
Tomb Raider did.
You can't shoot with bro. You need both hands on the
Tomb Raider. Tomb Raider was dual wielding with no
reel this back in
vest
somehow. Somehow I have to reel this back in, but Mattis quitting has been the biggest word I see on all from CNN to fucking CNBC. That's the non-money one, right? Yeah, CNBC, not MSNBC, and fucking Fox News is all chaos.
Chaos.
Now the interesting thing about the fact that I've seen chaos scattered across these articles on
it just butters.
Well, no,
with a metal helmet on. Scattered
across these articles from different websites. His code name was Chaos.
Oh.
It still is Chaos. So they say there's chaos all over the administration. That's the big thing. It's chaos, fear-mongering. Chaos, the world is at shambles. The world's at shambles because Mad Dog Mattis fucking stepped down.
When they start repeating stuff,
as soon as you see chaos 4 times in a minute, you're fucking wrong. You're in the wrong place of life. You know something's a cover.
Something it's like, okay, y'all just trying to make it seem
but honestly, rest in peace, Mad Dog Mattis' career. He's gonna die peacefully.
But
we're never gonna hear from him again.
Yeah, he did. He's
fine. He's great.
I came in, I fucked shit up. I did what I had to do.
He's gonna die happily. He's
I did what I had to do.
70. He's gonna be fine. Good for him. He got out of his career.
He was a wartime general. He's a wartime general.
Good military man.
Yeah, he's good for wartime. We're moving into an era that hopefully, knock on wood, is of peace, and it's just not. He's not going to have that speciality for keeping that. He's a man who's going to be of action. Of hey, this is what you need to get shit done. Not
that's why he left.
Yeah, he knows. Hopefully, he knows that things are going to be taken care of, and that's not his place.
So basically, what you're saying is he can't kill niggas anymore.
Oh, whoa! I actually got to bleep that. Whoa.
DJ bleep.
I got to bleep that whole part. Bleep. Damn. Rare bleeps. I'll say that for the archive.
Can't say that.
You can't say sand.
So I can say niggas, but I can't say sand.
They don't even say that.
Yeah, that was.
But what you can say is dune.
God damn. All right. Bleep it. Whatever. This is fuck. Bleep it. But I mean, all right. But for lack of a better word,
you can't kill sand people.
But that's
Tuscan Raiders.
Yeah, there you go.
Wait,
these
Tuscan Raiders.
You can say sand people. You can definitely
Raiders.
say sand people
All
because
right.
those are Tuscan Raiders.
all right. Anyway, but basically, like that's what it is.
Well, I mean, that's basically what fucking Lindsey Graham is over there yelling. Oh, we can't. No,
We can't kill him no more.
No.
What?
we can't.
We gotta kill him, but we can't.
Yeah,
We can't make a deal out of this. You know, like the problem is that there's no deal to be made here.
There's no positive for us.
There's no positive for anybody
Yeah.
to stay, or like the only positive is to leave.
Yeah, because literally Syria's still over there doing
There's
shit.
no way to justify us still being
Yeah,
there.
Russia's still there, and
Russia's there.
Let them handle it, bro. They should have been doing that. That's their area. Let them handle it.
Okay, so
Even Saudi Arabia didn't hot beaten.
Putin fucking was like, "Hey, get out of here."
Saudi, yeah. Well, I mean, the whole reason that like I was happy that Trump won. I did not vote for Trump, but I was happy Trump won was because Hillary Clinton was going to start a war in Syria with Russia, and at that point, Russia they might have Spetsnaz climbing down fucking stairs, but that's why you gotta fear them because they don't have.
White House has a lot of stairs.
They can, but like, did when you saw that man
like the
sliding
tumbler
down
from
the stairs,
Batman.
did you think about your ribs hitting
Like, bro,
every?
he was just,
Yeah,
He didn't care.
and
He
this
was
is multiple.
happy.
It was. I had to keep watching it. It was like 8 guys. Like they just fucking slid downstairs on their ribs
Like little penguins.
like they just armed up with the fucking.
with a fucking gun, and they
Yeah.
aimed perfectly. So like, yeah, you gotta fear these motherfuckers.
But look at that, bro. I mean, look at that though. Trump on the the foreign front, he did that, and then right here in the homeland, the prison reform, bro. Can we just get up?
Can we give a small round of applause for Trump?
No, we gotta give a small round of applause to Kim Kardashian actually because she's
For the prison reform.
For the prison reform, she's a big key part of that.
Oh, Kanye's
wife.
Kanye's
brought
first
it
thought.
Hey, respect
Kanye loves his wife and she loves him. That's one that is
Say that-
the one.
hey, hold
that
up.
man
That
wife.
is the
Wait, hold
one
up, hold up.
sacred
Respect
part
that
of
man
that
wife.
family.
Wait a second.
The only part I feel
Say
is
that to
true
me
about
again
that.
without laughing.
I didn't
Look
laugh.
me dead in the eye.
Respect
Look
that
me
man
quickly.
wife.
No, Kim Kardashian and Kanye West love each other. Otherwise, she
Oh,
would
yeah,
have
they love
left
each
him
other,
for
bro.
money
Keep him
long ago
She rode a
because he's bad for
motorcycle with him.
publicity.
Yeah.
He is terrible for publicity.
Keep this in mind about Kim Kardashian, bro. Kim Kardashian has never cheated on any of the niggas she was with. They left her. She never left them. They
Wait,
left
Kim
her.
Kardashian's
They
fucking
left her.
nuts, and she loves
fucking
Kanye.
her.
She will support Kanye
Unless you want
as
to talk
the
about
best wife.
Chris Humphries was
it
the
doesn't-
only one that was just money. That was Chris tied to that.
Not only will she like support Kanye while he's doing something stupid, she doesn't know that he's doing something stupid.
She'll go to bat for him.
Should've
Yeah,
been
like
fucking-
she like
She is
that's a
really-
wife.
like she won't even tell him on the side. She won't even be like, hey, like I know I won't tell like everybody, but like you're being stupid out there. You should quit. No,
She
she'll
doesn't
be like,
have the IQ to.
right. She's just like, no, motherfucker, you're right. You're my husband, and I love you.
I blame her for all this Kanye shit.
No,
No,
that's just
I blame
Kanye's
her.
been,
That's just
Kanye
him.
locked
That's
himself
him.
in a basement for 3 months to make money.
Kanye
That man's
been on that shit.
He
bro.
knows what he's doing.
But no, bro, like I'm saying, but with that whole prison reform, because Trump was kind of shook to do it at first because he's thinking like, damn, I don't want to have an incident where I sign some shit and then somebody get out and do some silly
blows
shit
up on his
and blows
own
in my
face.
face. And she was like, no, don't think about that slim majority. Think about people like the lady
about
Alice Johnson.
Kanye.
No, she's like, think about people like the black lady Alice Johnson, who was going to face a life term sentence in jail on some bullshit ass charge. And then she brought it to his attention. And he like, oh man, that's fucked up. And then he pardoned her. And then
I love that Trump's the type of president that you just have to really you got to get near him.
Yeah.
You know, like you just got to talk to him and you got to be like, hey man, like this is kind of fucked up.
But
but
And he'll
people
be
are
like,
so
you know what?
but people are,
But that's the way a
You're right.
president should be. The president should be accessible. That should be
Yeah.
somebody that is
Oh, 100%.
representative of
That's why
the
he's
people.
on Twitter.
Yeah.
That's why he's on Twitter.
Yeah, but I feel like the most shit he gets on there is niggas tell him to suck my dick.
but see, those
That's their
niggas ain't,
fault.
those niggas not trying to better nothing. They just want to talk shit. But you clearly see if you can get his ear, he'll fucking listen.
Those people who are
No.
against Trump, that still actually like they don't go for that whole like Trump's a fucking Nazi and all that shit. They're just like, well, look, let's do this. They usually get his ear. Trump is the most liberal Republican we have ever had. We have literally ever had. Right. I would say back to like because Lincoln was our first Republican president. And I will say Trump is more liberal than Lincoln because Lincoln would have kept slavery if he kept the fucking Union together.
He said that his mouth. Yeah. Said that his mouth.
If he didn't have to for the fact that the war was going south for him.
He just wanted the Union to stay together because he couldn't be the president who lost the Union.
Just like this. Think about this. Van Jones. Van Jones, the day Trump got elected, was pissed. But then even Van Jones turned around like, hey, bro, you got to give this man credit for what he did. He did something. We haven't seen
Van Jones a real one,
but he like you haven't seen prison reform in this country for 20 fucking years. You got to give him credit for where it's due. Not saying you got to like him,
Since
but
Clinton.
Yes,
this is the first Clinton prison reform, which was bad.
Yes,
the prison reform Clinton
it fucked everyone up, bro.
Bad.
That's why I say
that's why Tekashi in jail right now.
Fuck kill dog.
Clinton is the reason Tekashi in jail.
Yeah, the RICO
Act.
charges. Yeah.
And motherfuckers always be like, "Oh, your Bill, he down with us.
He's the first black president.
He ain't down with me, nigga."
Because he plays saxophone.
You saw
saxophone is bullshit anyway.
When Cory Booker's speaking, and you pan to a clip, like not a clip, but like you pan to Bill Clinton speaking with 5 black men around him. I don't feel comfortable. It feels like he is telling these guys, like,
I bet you don't.
Y'all gotta run this guy. No, he was calling the shots. I did not feel. They saw Cory Booker. He's wiping sweat off his brow while he's talking about Lincoln. Like, and Bill Clinton just like turns to his side. He's like, oh yeah. Yeah, no, fuck that. Fuck Bill Clinton. Like, he was, honestly, like, my family lived well under Bill Clinton. Like, I'm not going to say fuck Bill Clinton for the poor man.
Yeah, we're not saying that. President. Yeah, not saying that. We just saying for
Obama
other shit.
was a great president in comparison to anything I can think of, from what I've had.
Yeah, but then you get to the, like we just saying, the shit at home, the shit that you wanted him to do, he didn't fucking do.
Yeah, no, he lied.
He made
it was a con.
Yeah.
It was a con.
Like how he talked all that big talk about, we gonna fuck up the banks, and then he bailed them boys out.
He literally sucked the bank's dick for a check.
Yeah.
And that's why they came out. Actually, the Obama family came out richer than any family out of the White House. But that, you can do inflation, but they came out richer than any other family of the White House in a long time. So, away from here, we've got you guys know what happens over in Sweden, right?
They make Swedish meatballs.
IKEA furniture.
So I watched this video today, actually, because I saw a meme page. No, it wasn't even a meme page. It was a guy who added me 4 memes. It was a single guy who added me 4 memes. And he posted the picture of this tourist with a description of the video. And her head there's 3 men. 3
sounds like something you'd
they would describe them in the UK as Asian men.
Oh god.
Well,
they're not Asian.
From Asia.
This is in Morocco.
Yeah.
So
no, not Asian.
So these 2 girls went, and this might be the same girl. I only saw a video of one girl, but these look like slightly 2 different girls.
Guys,
there were 3 guys cutting off this one girl's head, and then
wasn't going the way I thought it would.
Then spit into the neck.
God,
I didn't.
Damn it!
Like, I've seen videos like this before on like weird like 4chan and like snuff.
I feel like you like that shit.
No, I don't. I really don't.
See,
like Chinese getting into machinery and shit. I'm not down with it. It really makes me bothered at how people view other people.
Yeah, you gotta. Yeah.
It genuinely bothers me is how people see people.
The frog niggas, y'all know the frog niggas.
I know who they are.
Okay, they used to watch snuff films.
Nah, I was.
Those aren't real. Those snuff films.
Sometimes.
Those snuff films are fake.
Sometimes, but I'm like,
I did too,
bro. I can't do this shit, son.
Well,
I watch PETA videos while watching.
Here's the thing, though. You're using an incorrect term because snuff films technically
don't exist.
It don't exist because the snuff films.
I mean, they exist, but nobody.
But we don't got them.
We
not.
There's like 2 copies at most.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, you seeing somebody get killed on camera is not snuff film. That's you seeing somebody.
You never see something the FBI has.
All right, so
a snuff film is a film purposely made to somebody getting killed on camera to be sold.
To be sold, actually specifically to be sold, not even for somebody's own enjoyment.
So like the tape of Osama bin Laden. Don't quote me on that.
That wasn't seen.
Shut up.
He got dumped into a river. allegedly.
Saddam Hussein.
Yes.
That wasn't even. That was.
I saw like a
Gaddafi
of them hanging.
That was
They
cell
hung
phone
him.
footage.
That's
that was
different.
leaked
That's a
cell
public
phone
hanging.
footage. Somebody recorded on.
That's a
cell
public
phone.
hanging.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
fucking Motorola phone.
Yeah.
Well,
it's
yeah.
public. It's not stuff.
So that's not a
It wasn't
smoking.
like Gaddafi who was dragged behind a pickup truck on social media because it was like 2012. You know, it wasn't 2007 when Gaddafi happened. You know, it
But
was
technically, I mean, both those would be to a degree snuff films. You're
But they-
watching somebody be killed for.
no, I could watch somebody be killed for what they did better than be
profit.
killed.
That's not-
But imagine it being in that country where it's like, yo, I want to
It's
see
somebody's profit. I see
like-
what you're saying.
Yeah, somebody's
but no, think
profit.
about it like
For
this.
profit.
Imagine if like
And
he had
enjoyment.
killed one of your family members and you weren't there to witness it because you were at work, and it was like a situation where, they murder him. I want to see that. Here's I don't know what is a
No, that,
Well, so here's-
doesn't
what
make
is
sense.
an
here's
what is
the
an
problem,
Iraq
though.
version of a buck?
No,
So
that's not.
Like-
these were two girls. I only saw the video with the one girl, but yeah, okay. So a video appearing to show the murder of one of two tourists killed in Morocco is almost certainly real. Norwegian police have concluded. I watched this video of the one getting killed. She screamed "more," which is for mother. That's the word for mother. She was screaming for her mother as they sliced her head off
Well,
and
you
then
see?
spit in her neck.
Well, you see, that's why I'm gonna simply say this.
Don't
That's why you
go
don't
to
fucking-
Morocco.
That's why you don't sit here and
Do you-
go to fucking countries like that.
okay,
bro.
so
what the fuck are you doing? Like you can feel how people can feel how they want to feel about what I just said, but nigga, use common fucking sense, bro. Would
Know
go
where
to-
you're going.
would
Don't go to Europe
Would
right
you
now.
wait? Not even that. Would you go to
Hey.
fucking Cancun right now? They getting off in Cancun.
I'd go to Cancun
They-
and
they-
Tijuana and Baja.
Don't go
That's
outside
it.
doors
I would
or-
not go to Curacao or whatever the fuck,
Yeah.
however Curacao or however you pronounce
Curacao.
that. Yeah, that one that they go to.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't go there.
But see, but
it's
that's where-
the difference. As a guy, you can go certain places. As a female,
That's not true.
I
But
agree
even-
to an
but even
extent,
still,
but I
as a
don't.
dude-
I would not go.
Yeah.
Is the thing like that might be a sense.
I agree with what Benny's saying. Though.
No,
It's
I
just-
see.
yeah.
You're very more
I
susceptible.
agree. No, I
as a
agree
woman.
because there's certain places that you can go where you can be good and you're straight.
and you'll
But
be
if you're a
left
female,
alone.
you-
But if you,
get-
I mean, that'd be any. I
Yeah.
mean, but I look
I
at it.
get what
but
you're
I-
saying.
but
There's
see,
that risk
but-
anywhere.
But yeah, I look at it like that. Like even here, like you'd be crazy, like to walk around downtown drunk as a female by yourself because niggas is out.
But as a
plotting.
man by yourself, like
But as a dude, I
it'll
mean,
be fun.
the worst you get,
Yeah,
somebody
you might
may
get raped.
The, no,
you might
rob you,
get
bro.
raped.
the
You'll
worst.
get robbed.
Somebody may rob you,
But you're not
That's
gonna get
it.
raped,
But
usually.
you're not gonna.
You're not
and
going to
that's-
end up in a dumpster.
So okay, so
Yeah. So to go overseas, it amplifies times
so now
like
that,
50. Like
now
you
that
have
I'm
to
reading
be
this,
on a swivel.
it makes more sense because I said I only knew of the one girl and it showed the two girls. So both girls were killed. The one was videotaped, and Norwegian police say these were Norwegian girls. They were in Morocco. The Norwegian police say that the video is almost certainly real. I watched this video. It was sickening. It was very,
All right.
very hard to digest. So she turns. She was on her stomach, and they were cutting her. They were beheading her. I guess, according to this, the men in the video claim the murders were in revenge for events in Syria. So they were beheading her from the back. They had her face down. They were literally beheading her. It wasn't like, it wasn't some like weird thing.
I mean, that's how you.
Weird thing.
That's
It's
how you
still a
behead
murder.
somebody, bro.
So like she screams and turns around, and they keep beheading her as her face is shown on the camera, and so you get to see her die in a very foul way. And this is I saw it retweeted, so I'm not sure if it was originally on Twitter. I saw
I
it
don't know.
retweeted.
See, that's the problem with Twitter. Sometimes is that like if
But
you're not,
the fact
if you're
that
not careful, you'll come across some shit that you don't want to see.
Why do they
Which I'm
allow
just
that,
like,
but
yeah.
they don't allow Alex Jones? Why do they allow
I
a
agree.
Norwegian fucking tourist getting beheaded?
That's bullshit. That's
But they
bullshit.
don't allow
That's
Alex
bullshit.
Jones because he's hate speech.
Well, it's like I don't know if it's necessary because I feel like if a motherfucker, since they've caught it, I'm pretty sure they pulled it down.
No, there's
They
still
pulled it down,
copies.
No,
Well,
there
that's the
was
thing about
there
copies.
was one.
Somebody's always going because like I'm thinking
Well,
about.
no,
back in
they destroyed the original.
that's what I'm
They
saying. You can't
completely
stop the
deactivated
copies
the first
because
one.
it's like,
But it's online
but
now.
you can't stop a
It's
copy.
a-
It's on there.
yeah, it's-
because it's like back in the day. I remember being in college. I think it was like 2012, and it was like on YouTube. This is when I was still on Tumblr, and and told me it was still good before it turned into trash. No. There was an upload video, like there was this the chick who used to always talk about serial killers and shit, and there was this one person sent her a video to watch because it said, "Do you think this is real or not?" And what it was this video of like there's this girl laid out on the ground. It happened in Russia. It was a girl laid out on the ground. This shit was on YouTube.
Yeah,
before a whole bunch of people caught it and then flagged it, but the girl was already dead. Put on, like, fucking... she was already dead on the ground, and the dude went over there. He starts cutting her hand off, and then he cut off her hair. And
he's real sly about it. I've seen that video.
Yeah, that shit was on YouTube. About it. Yeah, he was on YouTube for like a good 2-3 hours before it got reported, and they took it off.
Isn't that on Rotten, I think?
Yeah. So it's like the shit will slip through.
Yeah, but like I said, like certain shit will slip through. Like you said, like Alex Jones can't be on there for
because it's
quote unquote hate speech.
It's his.
But then, like I watch,
they
showed a video.
Profile Alex Jones.
They showed a video of there was this. I think I was telling y'all about this this months ago. There was some shooting. Like these dudes were in. Like this was in Atlanta. I'm assuming it's in Atlanta because there were niggas with hoodies on.
Okay,
but.
Safe assumption.
But I'm sure it was Atlanta because only gas stations in Atlanta have like 2 entrance points because of robbings and shit.
Some of ours have those, but yeah, I got you.
Like Wawa. Wawa has like the 2 entrance
they know better.
system. But every other north. What other gas station have you been in Orlando that has a 2? You gotta walk into like 2 different doors to get inside.
Only the express shells. The express Circle K's.
I guess I don't know. Yeah. I ain't never been one of them.
They don't even have polar pop machines. So yeah, I get what you're saying. Yeah.
All right, but anyway,
it's very few and far between.
Anyway, the dudes walk out. They walk out the door. They're like, and there's like an ATM. Or picture walking into Wawa.
Yeah.
And there's an ATM like in that first.
It's in the corridor.
Yeah. Before you walk into the store, it's like you open the door to come in from outside, and then there's an ATM machine.
Yeah.
The dudes are like walking out. They're like coming from inside of the store. They're coming out and they like see a dude coming, like with a gun, like he's like ski masked up, everything, and locked and loaded. And like you see it from like like where you are right now, and the listeners can't see this, but like
very close.
Vinny's like about 4 feet away from DJ.
Even. No, well, the video is pointed like directly, like
from it's shoulder to shoulder. You're 4 feet.
The video is in the corridor. It's in like the little hallway where the ATM is, but it's pointed toward
the guy
inside of the store.
Oh,
so you can't see. Like you can see the door, but it's barely. So you see them move around and like, oh shit, and then the dude just. Like he opens the door and he just starts unloading, and you see a guy get hit, and then there's another dude and he ducks behind his friend who's got hit, and he uses his friend as a human shield. And the guy
I'd use either of you as
human shields. Then at a certain point you can see him.
It's a love. Yeah.
At a certain point you see him you just see him stick. It's just all like imagine me being on camera, but you just see like from my
like the Getty Green album cover.
Yeah, from my like
it's the Getty Green album cover.
Yeah. And he's just doing when you just see the muzzle fire.
Yeah.
And he's just shooting into this dude. Yeah. And I'm like, dude, I don't want to see this shit.
Oh yeah,
I'm like this, but it's on Twitter.
I saw a girl. You know? I saw it was I think it was on WorldStar. It was a WorldStar video. Shit, it definitely was on WorldStar. Which WorldStar is they're underrated as far as what a tube site they actually are.
Yeah.
Honestly, because anybody could upload to that shit.
Yeah.
But it was a Brazilian woman getting beat over the head with a log.
Yeah.
Because she fucked the wrong guy. But
it's like, what you gotta remember though, is like, I get what you're saying though, but it's kind of the same reason Rotten.com exists. Is like, you kind of have to let it.
You gotta look, it's like a train wreck. You gotta see that.
But
people die.
But
and now
Rotten still around?
Yeah.
I mean, it's not Rotten anymore because he switched to something else, but that's why it was there.
But what is it now?
Here's I don't know. Here's a problem that I have with the whole scenario. The 2 women who died, that's what it was. The 24-year-old who was on, this is why the Norway thing bothered me, because the 24-year-old who died on video was from Denmark. So like that's why I didn't register Norway when I was reading this. But and her friend, the 28-year-old Norwegian, they had been studying outdoor activities just at the University of Southeastern Norway. No, they were just outdoor activities.
What the fuck is outdoor activities?
Ski ball.
That is socialized college.
Oh,
that's
just like
underwater basket weaving.
You know, you can get a major in Beyonce-isms. You can. There's a
All right,
certain
look,
college
this
you
is
go
a
to where you can study
Beyonce free podcast.
That's
We're not gonna go there
Okay.
tonight.
That's
Fair
why. See,
We're
that's
not
why,
gonna do that shit tonight.
that's
can
why
get
college is a joke now,
You
bro.
can get a major in gender studies.
You see? That's
All
why.
of a sudden you two
That's
of them?
like literally I'm not even trying to offend
no.
people who literally
But no.
like
No,
have
I
studied
am.
like
I am.
no you can I won't for a second and I do internally.
You said for
But
a second.
for a second I won't, and I can say like yeah, you know, like you guys think there's more to the genders that you can study. That's fine. You want knowledge. I do not go against that at all. But can you, even studying gender studies,
That's a
can you
certificate.
tell me that outdoor activities is a major?
Now, that was pushing it.
Like,
Yeah.
you guys are already getting fucked, but these motherfuckers are spending the same amount, or they're not spending shit, but they're getting told they have a degree.
About learning frisbee.
Like, they send them out like, hey, you guys can have a job now. You
I was
have a
gonna-
degree in
what do
outdoor
you-
activities.
What do you do with a job in that? Do you become a counselor? For
Yeah, you become a
camps?
camp counselor.
You can probably
because,
work in Parks and Rec, something like that.
Well, Sweden, or actually all the Scandinavian countries, Denmark, Sweden, Norway, and there's another one, isn't there?
Finland?
Finland.
Finland.
That's the one where Zane was from. Yeah, or not Zane, not directly, but you know, like his people.
His
people are from there.
The Finnish, they make the salted fish.
Yeah, they salt fish,
Salt
and they
fish.
give their people money for not doing anything. They just give them a
They live in
universal.
trolls.
They give them the UBI, the universal basic income. So you just get a check for living there, and like being a
Which
citizen,
is fair
which is
because
fine.
that place
Like,
sucks.
if they're
but-
able to do that, that's cool. Like we can't do that.
Because it's a
Like
small
we
amount.
could do that,
You don't
but
want to
like
do that. You don't want to do
We
that.
live in
bro.
a place that's nice.
300 million
There's
fucking
too many,
people.
Yeah, there's too many people. You don't wanna do that.
We're already in debt. Are you gonna give us a bunch of money? Like anybody who says like you can just give us money, like nah. So these guys are able to like. I just wanted that was a slight thing on going off on free college. These guys have a fucking they're studying outdoor activities. so like,
here's my
that's
thing.
what free college gets you.
I
You
mean,
get a
bruh,
degree in outdoor activities.
Like I said, you can do them outdoor activities, but you better watch where you're doing them at. That's all I gotta say. Watch where you're doing them
A
at.
degree in outdoor activities in Sweden is like the same as a degree in like fucking Chinese philosophy in America. Like you can get a job somewhere.
Just not here.
It's not going to be a good
Yeah,
one.
maybe here, but it's not going to be a
Yeah.
good job. Yeah. Like-
You're going to work on a cruise ship.
We're gonna pay you
okay, so
0.75 cents
So,
for every.
this gets worse. So before this video happened, I'm just going to read this paragraph. They had arrived on a month-long holiday in Morocco on the 9th of December and had traveled the foothills of Mount Toubkal. The B is before the K. BK. Toubkal?
It don't matter.
Toubkal?
The name don't matter.
North Africa's highest peak
There you go.
at
So it's
10 kilometers, 6 miles from the tourist village of Imlil,
The name don't matter.
south of Marrakesh. Their bodies
What is
were...
that?
No, here's where it goes from south of Marrakesh. They had arrived there, and then their bodies were found in their tent. That's the next sentence. Like, it gives you that nice paragraph. They had arrived on the month-long holiday in Morocco and had traveled to the foothills of this mountain that's the highest peak. Their bodies were found in their tent. Both women had taken full precautions ahead of their trip.
Not
By,
mother
no,
of
no,
one of them
by,
had said-
by how? How?
Thousands of Moroccans are expected to pay tribute to the women on Saturday in a vigil outside
That literally means
the
nothing.
Norwegian and Danish embassies
That
in Rabat.
literally means nothing.
So a bunch of Moroccans were offered free food outside of the Norwegian and Danish embassies. They're gonna show up. They're gonna fucking party. And whose side do you think they're on?
No.
Do you think they're on the side of the people who are Moroccan or the people who are Danish and Norwegian?
I think
It doesn't
they're
matter
just
what who
gonna
did.
show up because
Get free.
you
They're
know,
not even. Yeah, you're right. They're not gonna
It
think
would be
about
the
it.
same as if we showed up for a benefit for
yeah, you know, yeah.
Yeah, they got free meatballs. You're like, oh shit, that's meatballs.
Yeah. That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying, bro.
migrant
That-
workers. We
yeah.
showed up for a migrant worker parade.
Like, it's one thing if you show up there, put some shit down where they died at, and then leave. But if you're gonna have a whole ass fucking little bit, come on, bro.
They don't
Come
care.
on, bro.
Everybody made them some weird martyr.
Exactly. You're not
That's
it's bad
disrespectful.
that they
The
died.
entire thing-
Everything-
yeah, it's
it's
bad that they died.
But it's like, once again, bro,
The entire thing's disrespectful.
the whole thing disrespectful, bro.
Except to the people
just-
who killed her.
Again,
No, actually, it's respect. Yeah, exactly, it's respectful. It's
from now
disrespectful to everyone but the people who killed her.
You were doing something that, you don't go camping in parts that
no,
you don't
I get
know.
that.
It's you like don't go.
No, it's like that.
What are you gonna say? What are you gonna say?
There are certain places you go. There are certain places you don't go. You don't go someplace you don't know to go camping in, and you're not prepared for a situation. You don't go out of your element. They're just it's a silly thing where it's tragic they died. It's tragic that this thing happened to them, but you were outside your comfort zone. You're outside of an area that you shouldn't have been there.
Morocco. Wait.
No, I mean, there's parts of Morocco you can go to.
Wait, no. Let's think about history here.
Yeah.
So let's think about all the places Morocco has affected: Italy, Greece, Iberia, which is Spain and Portugal, Ireland.
It's like we can even jump.
It's the same. It's like if people can say white people colonize everything, you can say the same thing about Moroccans. You can literally say the same thing about Moroccans.
But I think you're taking it too far. What Vinny is saying is right on point.
You gotta watch out.
There are certain places you can go. Like, you can go to fucking Israel. You can go to some of these places, but
be mindful.
But you need to be mindful. Like, you can venture out, but that's on you. Like, whatever happens to you outside of that, like we were like when I went to Europe, one of the girls I met over there was telling me how the bombing in Brussels happened, and it was actually not even the train station was maybe 2 or 3 blocks away from where our Airbnb was.
Oh shit!
So she was telling me like she used to take the train into work because she worked in that area, and it shut down like after it happened. Like, it shut, like, all of Europe, just about, like, even all the way into Paris, everything was shut down for like 2 weeks. Nobody went to work. Nobody went to school. Nobody did shit. And it's just, shit happens. Like, you can't control, what goes on, but you can control where you go. You just got to be smart about it. Like if, it'd be like me going to Iraq right now, or, any of those Afghanistan or something, and just bopping around and just being like, hey man, what's going on? And then like, if I get shot up or blown up, and then it being a situation where, it's like, oh, well, it's their fault. No, I gotta be smarter and know where I'm at, know my surroundings. And I just can't be putting myself in situations like that. Like, that's why this mindless travel bullshit where bitches go for like photo ops and shit. Oh, I'm with the Eiffel Tower. Click. Oh, I'm in fucking Machu Picchu.
What's happening? What's happening in Paris right now?
Oh yeah,
look at a tear gas fucking.
Yeah, fuck yeah. I'm glad I'm not fucking there right now.
You went at the right time.
But see, but that's why. But that's why you have to be mindful about travel. Like, to go to these fucking places. Like, we heard some stories of some people that we know who went to a certain place that was kind of shady, and we thought they weren't gonna make it back.
Oh, recently?
Yeah, okay. Recently. No names, but still, like that
John
that type of thinking is stupid to me, because
you can go to a place and feel comfortable.
Yeah,
that's not your place.
What Vinny hit it on the head, and I'll say it again. You can't step into these places where you've never been before and act like, oh, it's all cool. I'm good here. Like, I'm good money. Like, no, you're not.
You're an outsider.
Like, especially as a woman in any place. Because as a dude, like, in certain places, like, there's certain places you can't go.
They'll steal your wallet.
Overseas in the Middle East and shit, like, there's still certain places where, like, as a woman, where they don't fucking respect you. So you
can't walk down the streets without a man around you. Who's your man?
Who's these American looking bitches walking down the street? Let's fuck them up real quick.
They'll get beheaded.
So you just got to be smart.
And that goes right with this whole beheading shit. Like, it's sad. It's very sad.
It's sad that they
went on vacation and got beheaded and killed.
But this is another thing I was going to say, is that outside of like the few cases of people from America that you see people get missing, like there was a lady who got I think this was in fucking Brazil or some shit where she got abducted and killed or whatever, and it was
logged.
Okay, probably. And the dude, they found that the dude that was owned the Airbnb was in on it or something.
Costa Rica.
Costa Rica.
Oh yeah, Costa Rica doesn't even have military.
But again, you got to hear the story. She fucking left. Like her friend, she went down there with her friend. Yes. Her friend left the day before her.
Her friend had to leave early because I think she got sick or something.
Yeah, so she stayed. It's like.
And the storm, and then the storm happened and the power went out.
Yeah, so I'm just saying, like, you think that you're safe in a situation like that,
right?
Like,
right.
As a man, I'm telling you right now, if I was in a situation where I was there and something happened with, let's say I'll go with Jay or some shit and he had to bounce, and I'm there by myself, yeah, as a man, if somebody come at me, yeah, I'm gonna put up a fight, but I'm still gonna be like a little.
You could get raped.
Yeah.
You know, like it's possible. I'm not trying to hit you on
your
manliness. I'm just saying.
Not gonna happen with me, nigga.
Fair enough.
I'm
just saying, like, it's possible someone might try to rape you.
Yeah, I'm not gonna put it out of the question.
At the end of the day, you look at your situation, you look at the situation around you, and you go, okay, is this something that I'm familiar with? No.
Yeah,
okay, well, I'm going to keep my head low and maybe get out of here.
Yeah,
that's
or
not
just don't go there at all.
all.
But it's this mindless travel shit where people, I want to go to this destination because it seems hot.
Murder
or it seems like
of the world.
It's not even that. Just photo. I want to go here because it seems cool. And it's like, yeah, you can do that. You have the right to do that. But like,
it's more advisable.
But what I was saying was like outside of like. I feel like Americans, like, we do that dumb travel shit.
That's the thing.
But
you said it.
We're Americans, so we
American women.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
But I mean, as a whole, like we have that president. Like, you can go almost anywhere, especially as like a black person. Yeah. I'm saying from personal experience, like I went to, they was throwing a parade for me. It was like it was like the craziest thing because I had never.
I'm actually from there, and they're not going to do shit like that.
Yeah, I mean, but I'm saying like as Americans, we have that right. Like they can spot you off the dime and be like, I was asking the chick, she's like, yo, how'd you? She's like, I knew you were American the minute I saw you. Before you had even talked to me, I knew you were American, and I'm like. Look? Yeah, she was like, yeah, you just had a certain, swag or way about you. Yeah, that's like, and that's how it is. So we had that benefit, but other people from other countries, like, you got to understand, like
it's almost the passport credit type thing.
Well, yeah. Well, how many Americans can go? Oh, I'm going on a holiday for 2 months, and I'm gonna go backpack.
It's British, like UK British, and Americans.
Well, a lot of them motherfuckers go missing too.
A lot of them honestly don't per capita. You know what I mean? Like they're way smaller than us. So like,
whoa, that's true.
In comparison to us, a lot of them
not going on per capita vacations.
No, they do. They actually do. Yes, actually they do. They go to Cyprus, bro. Cyprus is half Turkey.
But yeah, people do they do dumb shit all over the place. Like my boy was trying to say, oh, let's go to Istanbul and like
I
work our way down to Greece, and I'm like. Can we just fly into Greece? Like, why we gotta go?
You got a backpack into Greece.
Why we gotta go through Istanbul? Like that just seems like
going
more
through Turkey. Yeah, going through Constantinople. Why would you do that?
And then no, I mean, but it's history. Yeah, like the tourist parts of things are nice. Trust me, but like there was still some shit. Like when we touched down in Paris, like. People don't people think that you fly in. Oh shit, there's Eiffel Tower. Like no, that's like
almost into the airport. Yeah. Like you fly into Orlando.
That's like
the Orlando Eye.
That's like a good almost an hour and 30-minute ride. Like you got to get on a little train, and you got to take all these. You got to take a train to the train, then take the train into Paris, and then it's like. But you pass all like the outs. Like people forget, like the outskirts is where you can get fucking robbed.
I watched this thing on
graffiti all over the buildings, and the shit looks like the fucking projects. Like that's the shit. That's the shit that they don't fucking put out there as like the tourist.
I watched this thing. He was a dark tourist. It's on Netflix.
I seen it. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, you know who I'm talking about.
That nigga need to get snatched up.
Yeah, he does. He actually.
So he be doing that dumb shit.
No, he's stupid. He's actually dumb.
Yeah, so you just trying to get killed, son.
By somebody's government. Yeah, and justifiably on camera.
Who's this man filming us?
Who's this white man in our waters?
Next thing you know, you get hit with a poison dart neck. So
he's in Cyprus, which I remember. When I played Counter-Strike a lot, I had a Swedish buddy. He tried to teach me Swedish, and he's like, "You're not going to hear from me for like 2 months." And I'm like, "Why?" And he's like, "I'm going to Cyprus." I'm like, "For 2 months?" He's like, "Yeah, we're going on holiday." I was like, "What do you mean 2 months of holiday?" He's like, "Yeah, we're going to Cyprus." So I found out from this this fucking dark tourist guy that like Cyprus is one thing because I didn't know what Cyprus was, so I looked it up, and I didn't look up the whole island, but this dark tourist guy let me know that half of it's Turkey. Literally, it's like Hispaniola with Haiti and the Dominican Republic. Only Turkey is like, Turkey controls the Dominican Republic part of it. Essentially, Cyprus is its own government, and then there's Turkey on the other side. So just a city on an island in Turkey. So this guy tried to like swim past the buoys with like goggle camera on. And you got some good footage.
Kaboom.
Like he convinced the like government agents, like the government cops, that like he deleted the footage. He's like, we told them. He had a British accent. He's like, we told them we deleted the footage, but we kept it.
But what would have happened if they would have been like, but no, let us see that.
Yeah, like he could have died. So you really gotta give the guy props. Like he might have been an idiot. Like.
Well, I don't think it would have been him per se. It may have been the
he could have
crew.
died. Like we got a big story going on in America right now because some Saudi killed some fucking other Saudi fucking journalist. That's an American story.
Well, he was an American journalist.
He was an American journalist that was like Saudi by
birth. I mean,
exactly.
But still, I mean, like that's a different situation.
He was an American citizen, which means what we should.
This dude is just
a
jackass film of the fucking show. Like
a multi-million-dollar worth show, yes.
Yeah, I mean, either way,
they'll get you.
Yeah, it's just again, like even in any of that shit,
he could have died.
Anywhere
he actually could have died.
Yeah, anywhere there's cameras and shit, when you go to these places,
I wouldn't do that.
It's just common sense. Like
I gotta give that guy like the balls of it. Like I would not.
I mean, it's balls, but it's stupid. It's still stupid. Like
you could have died in a Turkish prison.
Yeah, you wanna go home or you wanna die? Which one you wanna do?
So we're at 1 minute and 11 seconds with I think 2 topics. I think we covered 2 topics tonight.
They were meaty boy topics.
So this is good. This is a good time. Anything anybody else wants to say? I'll go around with my eyes.
Check out Fiends on the Couch. We got some big things coming. We got a green screen. We got AJ Facts coming soon. We got some new stuff for Fiends on the Couch. Now a little bit of stuff. I've been really slow upkeep for some editing, but I think we got some exciting things coming up after the new year for Fiends on a Couch.
We need a break.
Keep an eye on that. Keep an eye on PT. We're going to get our host boy scared out his pissers.
I'm not doing that again.
What are you doing again?
So you're going to do it.
You got to do it for the video
it's
episode.
A 2-year-old trailer.
And it will scare your pissers.
The man who made it has been fired since then.
I'm telling you right now.
He scared people so much he was fired.
And it'll get you.
I'm telling you right now, the same way there's a DJ episode, there's going to be a video episode.
We need it.
There's going to be a video episode.
I felt
it's
bad.
needed.
It's
needed.
The DJ episode wasn't DJ enough. We need to have an episode DJ hosts.
Next
week, how about Merry Christmas, DJ host next week? We're doing this now.
This ought to be good. This is gonna go. It's gonna go.
He's gonna make his own topics. I'm off the hook next week. Can't blame me.
Oh, this ought to be. It'd be decent to see AJ from the different perspective of just over here and not running shit. I feel like you'll get a lot more drunk.
I don't talk.
You'll say
a lot less.
No, you'll say a lot more shit.
No, you've never seen
Kuchar
me on...
Kuchar will be like trying to one piece slap you from across the table.
What was Daddy
like,
Clance's show called again?
And then...
Crop Report?
The Crop
Report. The Crop Report, yeah.
Listen to the Crop Report. I don't say shit.
I remember the first time I heard it, I thought it was the Kraut Report. I'm like, what? Is he...
You got sauerkraut.
No. I thought he was German. I'm like, is he German? Is he German?
He's original Aryan. Neil is the original Aryan. He's Indian.
You got pickled cabbage.
Actual Aryan. Neil is actually Aryan. He's more Aryan than I've ever been in my entire life.
Gotta blur his name out. Bleep it out.
I mean,
Clarence.
All bleeps.
No, instead of bleeping, use that.
Clarence just pops in.
It's like
loud, very macho. Clarence.
It's like the episode of
Clarence's Clarence.
The Simpsons where he goes to Krusty the Clown's camp and it's like Mr. Black.
Or the episode of Very Zim when the poop dog pops up and it's like, or your first praise prize is gonna be adhesive medical strip. like he freezes and that voice just comes out. Adhesive medical strips.
See, y'all know somebody's an NPC when they just like stop and stare at you stone faced and give you a product name. Like, they're like, have you ever tried the quartz glass cigarette one hitter pipe? That's why I call every one hitter. It doesn't matter if it's a
FiendFix malt liquor.
FiendFix malt, yeah.
Oh shit! I'm trying to make some FiendFix Hennessy, bro. Some brandy.
FiendFix 1 ice cube plus FiendFix liquor.
We gotta have the FiendFix distillery, and we can have different brands. Like, y'all better come get this chicken vodka. Or something like that. Actually,
y'all better come get these nuggets.
I feel these nuggets. So y'all better.
Why is I feel like Zav is so
be a whiskey.
She got to listen to this episode because she's asleep and she doesn't even. That was
Zav gets her own whiskey and I'm gonna distill it.
Y'all better come
in my
get this chicken
tonight
in his bathtub.
Oh God!
Y'all better come get this chicken. Any of y'all have anything else to say at all? Like really, like
check out FiendFix. Check out Fiends on the Couch.
So we got FiendFix. We got FiendCast. We got Fiends on a Couch. We've got.
Soon.
It's going to be called Fiends on a Bean, and we just get AJ on beans.
Fiends on a Bean.
We get AJ on beans.
That's a world in one. Here soon, we got the green screen now, so like, I will be on AJ Facts. I gotta really show out and give some topics. I can't get mad about political issues anymore. It's like, yeah, like I'll get mad and fuck all y'all. Lib tears. I'm Ben Shapiro.
Wear a condom.
Of course you would be Ben Shapiro. Holiday season. I hope everybody has a happy holiday. Merry Christmas. I hope y'all listen to some Jadakiss. Old school New York shit.
Do it.
Locks, deep lock shit.
Only listen to Kiss the Game to Goodbye. If you listen to anything else,
you're
wasting your time.
The Locks album was fucking, bruh.
Also, make sure you buy some adhesive medical strips.
Adhesive medical strips.
And check out some Juggalo stuff.
Yeah. No,
we going to the gathering. We're not coming back.
All right.
Well, I'm not coming back. Let's put that out there. We
you
going
keep saying
to
that.
the goddamn gathering.
No.
He's a lost boy.
You are very adamant about being lost at the gathering.
You say that, but then that means we're left with him.
Hey man,
I'm the leader at that point. That's known.
Hey, y'all, if you see me running off into the woods, bro,
I vote Vinny. Because we can't have that happen.
The most competent one to take over if I get taken out.
That's not the point though.
We're going for competency at that point.
Vinny's my advisor at that point, the most trusted of the advisors. You got to realize we're at an hour and 20 minutes.
That means end it.
So there's no Neil and there's no Zav. So
how's it go?
No, it doesn't go like that. It doesn't go like any of that.
What did we do something different?
Now, how about this? We'll all do one.
Water.
We'll start with Vinny.
Take some self-care.
Be better. Get more bitches.
Use more barbecue sauce.
It has to be Sweet Baby Ray's. That's just
has to be.
That's just
has to be the smoking one.
And please, for God's sake, don't flaunt your skid marks. Like,
all right,
who does that?
Goodbye.
People do that.
No, nobody does that. Close it. Close it down. Shut this shit down.
Don't care about the skid marks.
Shut this shit down.
Absolutely not. No.